Good morning, everyone. Well, I'm back on board. I'm still a bit croaky and I'm still a bit whatever, but I had a nasty bout of COVID again, number two. Actually, I shouldn't say nasty. It didn't seem as bad as the first one, but this one sort of left me with a chest and sinus infection. So it took me a little bit longer to sort of get past it. Plus, we'd come off holidays too. So that's why I haven't been around, but I'm back on board. This week, however, I'm only back Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I'm going to take a bit of time out and go and see my kids on Thursday and Friday. So if you're after personal readings with me, I will be around Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So make sure you flick something through. Next week, all back to normal, but I'm back to uni as well. So just let me know and I'll do my best to fit you in, whatever. I have had a lot of inquiries about my website and it is down at the moment. Basically because I didn't have the demand at the moment. So once demand picks up again, I'll get it all up and running again. Okay, thank you so much for all your beautiful comments and your well wishes for me while I was feeling unwell. It doesn't go unnoticed. Thank you. The other thing is to the members and the people who've joined up as a member, I do need your email address. I want to start doing the giveaways. I want to start doing some one-on-one sessions and some classes, and I need your email addresses to organise Zoom classes. So the sooner you get, I think I got about 4 through. If you're unsure if I've received it, maybe send it again. I've got a number of decks, some t-shirts, and I'm going to offer some coaching in the cards as well, in the readings. So please get them through to me. I want to get some of them done this week and probably work through in the next few weeks. All right. What else? I think that's everything. I've said thank you. I have, and I'm going to be using the Handsome Roberts deck for this reading this morning. Oh, I'm sure if I've missed anything, I can catch up with you guys anyway. Just too funny. All right. So we're going to start off with the Six of Swords. So I sort of like the Six of Swords as a card because it says that whatever we've been dealing with, whatever we've had behind us, that we are moving away from it. And even if, maybe it's been a difficult time, we have all these beautiful swords in the boat, which means we're taking what we've learned with us. And I feel that whenever we've been through something, whenever we've sort of come to terms with something, we need to look back and see what do we have to learn from this. It needs to be always something you do, to review how you've done something and whether you've got it right, whether you need to do something more. I always talk to people about, self-development. Sometimes we go through times that are particularly difficult for us, and maybe we just need to do a little bit of review to make sure we've come through without carrying a lot of the stuff forward. So I feel like with the Six of Swords, it sort of denotes a time when perhaps you've completed a cycle of some kind, but you're definitely moving in the right direction. You have the Victory card behind it. So your work has not been in vain. So if you've been dealing with something and you've recovered, if you've been doing some self-help, some self-work, and you've recovered, then you've got the Victory card here. So it sort of shows me that you're on the way to something much better. There is a letting go. All right. So say, for example, you were working on letting go of the past, learning to live in the moment, learning to get to a point where you can start to sort of manifest what it is you want. Then this here shows me that you're moving in that direction. But the one thing that's beautiful here is this letting go, this being able to understand the benefits of allowing the universe to just flow rather than trying to push things forward. And sometimes when we're stuck or we're in sort of what I always call a holding pattern, where the universe sort of keeps us if we need to grow in an area, sometimes we start pushing against that and we can end up with a lot of energy around that pushing. So it really is a time when you feel stuck or you feel things aren't moving forward to just relax back into yourself. Find things to do to take your mind off things. Don't be so focused on where you're not going. And I feel like this is what you're doing here. Because for me, this makes me feel like you've been waiting on some sort of communication, possibly, possibly from a Leo, Sag, or Aries. But you know, the King of Wands can be somebody who's a leader or a manager, or maybe has their own business. But there is somebody you're waiting on communication here regarding a new beginning, because you have the Fool here. So I don't know what this is applying to in terms of you, but what it might say, for example, is that maybe you've moved away from a job, you've been waiting for communication about a new position, and it looks like the communication is coming. It could be a relationship, it could be that you've had some sort of breakdown and you've been working on yourself in the meantime, and communication is coming. But whatever it is, it's on its way. You can't push it forward, and you can't sort of hold it in your head all the time, because it's just going to slow you down. So the best thing to do is distract yourself, find things to do that you like to do, go back and read that book, watch that TV show, but don't focus on the outcome, because that slows things down even more. All right, let's see where we're going. So we've got the past card coming through with the Six of Cups. Have the Seven of Cups right next to it. Are you waiting for a love offer? Four of Swords, time to wait. And again, somebody is taking action here towards you with that Knight of Rods. We do have the Hanged Man, so I know you're sort of feeling a little bit stuck. There's that Six of Pentacles that jumped out on me. So knowing that things are going to be returned here would be a good one. If you've lost, okay, I just sort of got this feeling that you may have lost something, and you may have been waiting for it to be returned to you. I don't know why that feels that way. But it's like I'm feeling this energy of something being lost to you that you're waiting for the return of. So if it's you I'm speaking to, there seems to be a return of this coming. So if you are sitting waiting for something to be returned, or waiting for something to come back, it is on its way. I feel like here that there's dreams of the past, so it could be something that happened in the past. But definitely feeling like someone's taking action coming towards you, somebody who's perhaps taken some time out to wonder if they want to reinvest or invest something back into you. Again, this could be in regards to a job. If you're waiting for somebody to respond or reply, I do see celebration here. So all right, so we have the Seven of Swords. Ooh, a bit of self-sabotage coming through here with the Queen of Cups. Learn to use love over, yeah, there's the Star. All right, so because the Star's here, I want to say just keep the faith in this. Even though at the moment perhaps things aren't, perhaps you're sort of waiting, or you feel like things aren't moving in the right direction. Perhaps you're really focused on the outcome. Try not to be focused on how the outcome comes, because as I say, if you want an outcome in something and you're really focused on how the ending should be, you're not allowing the universe to bring you a different ending. And it might be that the ending you're waiting on is not what is going to happen. So it's sort of like you're trying to manifest from a place that you've decided, whereas the universe may have a completely different idea. And I feel like it's really good to want something and to put your desire into something, but allow yourself to be open-minded about how that will be delivered. Maybe that's the best way to say it. So definitely having faith here. Be careful that you are self-loving, not sabotaging. So, you know, sometimes when things don't turn out the way that we're wanting, rather than just allowing the universe to deliver, what we start to do is go, oh, it won't happen, it will never happen, you know, or blah, blah, blah. And I think, you know, that is not good either, because then you're going to manifest more of what you don't want. So definitely feeling something is coming towards you. I do feel here, because I have the Six of Pentacles in the middle, I feel like something is being returned to you. Something that you've been waiting on from the past that you thought wasn't coming. I would say to you, just keep going about your self-healing. Keep going about that, really investing in who you are, because whatever it is here, it is being returned. All right, so we have the Six of Swords. So I feel like perhaps you've gone through some sort of healing here. Maybe you've been in a bit of a, like I always talk about, this waiting room, this sort of time when you're sitting waiting for something to come. just allow yourself to have faith and hope that there is a good outcome here with the victory card. You can let go. You don't have to hold on to something because you feel like if you let go it won't happen, because it's actually the opposite way. There is communication coming here, possibly from a fire sign, but don't keep that too much in heart either, because even though this card represents Leo, Sag, Aries, it could just represent somebody who has those in other aspects of their chart. But there's a new beginning. There's a new beginning here. I feel like somebody's either chosen you. If it was a job, you've already been chosen. Everything is in process, but maybe things are just not where they need to be. So don't give up. All right, and don't self-sabotage by telling yourself it's not going to happen. Stay focused on the outcomes here. All right, so Halloween. So I'm going to read from the Everyday Witch for your Oracle card. This is a beautiful deck. I haven't used it very much. Sometimes I keep buying decks and I put them away, and then one day I look and I think, oh, I haven't used that for a while. Here we go. Look, prayers and wishes. All right, let's have a look and see what that card says. I can't remember if they come in alphabetical order or whether I have to go somewhere else to find out where that is. All the books are very different. Okay, 47. Sort of gives you a bit of time to think about what the card's going to mean anyway. A spell is much like a prayer. It's a way to send your hopes and thoughts and wishes and worries out into the universe to gain the attention of a deity with the power to help. Sometimes prayers are just general wishes. Please make this better. I wish I had more money. If only I could find love. Sometimes they're addressed to a particular god or goddess or to the universal powers that be. No matter how you look at them, we all have moments when no matter what form they take, we need to put a prayer or wish and hope for an answer. So it's really interesting because it sort of talks about, you know, what I've just been talking about, you know, just putting it out to the universe and just waiting. Because I think that sometimes we ask for things and we don't realize how much of an influence we do have on the universe. But, you know, what you ask for may not completely come to you as you wish it would. So be really open-minded on it. But if you are trying to manifest something, then this card tells you that something is definitely on its way to you. So I think that's a really beautiful card to get. If you're interested in that deck, it's called the Everyday Witch. Alrighty, I will leave you with that. Have a wonderful day, and I will see you tomorrow. Thank you for joining me.